All right. All right. So I am going to record it. I'll tell you now, actually, because this week, this weekend, I'm teaching a yoga retreat at Snowshoe. So we won't have class on Thursday.
Oh,
So I'm setting all the recordings that we have onto a private YouTube channel that I'll be able to send the link out to you guys probably tomorrow. And then you guys can just take class on any video you want while I'm gone. So how's that sound?
that's a wonderful idea.
Good. I'm glad you like that. Okay. So let's get started. So my friend Lindsay's here. She's visiting me for the weekend. And she's the one that every time I'm like, oh, I plan my yoga class with my friend, she's the one I plan it with. She's the one that takes every idea that I have and refines it and makes it really super pretty. So she's here with me to take class and complain for you because she will complain the whole time. So we're going to do a lot of upper body type strength and mobility. So working through the upper body. So we're going to start in crocodile, down on the belly. Down on the belly, stacking up forearms in front of you, forehead on the forearms. And obviously, this is not always comfortable for some people. So if you just want to rest your head on the mat or you want to grab a pillow, you can always take another variation. But take a moment to just breathe and not allow yourself to fall asleep. This is one of those good times to scan the body, assess what's going on. So assess what's going on and notice what you do feel in your body, what you don't feel in your body, what you are seeking to feel in your body, because we are working into the upper body. So maybe you want to work out some kinks in the neck, or maybe you want to build strength in the shoulders and the upper back, or any of that. So take a moment and just notice, do you have tightness or tension? And where do you want to find changes throughout the practice? And then with your next breath, slide your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows tucked in close. We're going into a little baby cobra. So taking in a breath, lift up just the chest. Where your head goes is kind of your choice. So you can look down at the ground, you can look straight out in front of you, but don't put too much stress into the back here. On an exhale, place your forehead down to the mat. We're going to do baby cobra one more time. So taking a breath, lift through the chest. Where your head goes is your choice. And then exhale, forehead back down. Taking the hands out wide. So, hey. Your hands out wide. Elbows lift up so they point to the sky. And we're going to do that little slithering snake. My friend posted us on Facebook. She tagged us on Facebook and called it a danger noodle. So we're going to slither side to side here. Slither side to side like you're a snake. And with your snake, you're going to slowly lift yourself up. Baby cobra, maybe a little higher. You can come up to a full cobra. Once you find your top lifting point, stay right there. And then on an exhale, bring it all the way back down. Once is just never enough. Let's do it again. So you're slithering like a snake. Slithering side to side, and then lifting up slowly. Shoulder blades come a little closer together. Lift up to your highest point, whatever that is. And exhale. Bring it all the way down. And take your arms down by your sides. Fingertips point towards your toes. We're going to prepare for a little locust pose. And as always with locust pose, if your legs and back are just not feeling it, keep them down on the ground. So taking in a breath, lift up, chest comes up, legs only lift up if it feels good. And then again, lift your head to wherever it feels good. So you can look at the ground underneath your head. You can look straight in front of you. I'm usually somewhere in between the two. On an exhale, take it all the way down. Rest your head on a cheek or your forehead. Bend your knees and windshield wiper legs side to side. There's this moment right now where I'm like, ooh, it's lunchtime. So while you were too lazy to go out to lunch, I'm like, what are we getting for lunch? Legs come down. We're going to do locust pose again. So taking in a breath, lift up. And again, you don't have to do the same variation. You could leave your legs down this time or lift them up this time. On an exhale, bring it all the way back down. And again, bend your knees, windshield wiper legs side to side. And then bring your legs down, planting your hands underneath your shoulders, lift up to a tabletop. On your hands and knees. There's like sweat on my mat already. So in your tabletop, we're going to do cat-cow, but we're going to put a lot of the emphasis on the upper body. So while your pelvis will tilt, I want really big chest lift for cow and a really big shoulder blade separation for cat pose. So taking in a breath, find your way into cow pose. Again, your tailbone will lift up behind you, but really put that lengthening and stretching between the shoulder blades or between the chest. Your shoulder blades are together. On an exhale, take it to your cat pose. This time the shoulder blades pull apart, chin towards your chest, really stretch through the upper part of the back, kind of like you're slouching at your desk. Not that you should slouch at your desk, but you know, it happens. Inhale back to cow pose. Exhale, take it to cat pose. Inhale to cow pose again. Pull the shoulder blades closer together, squeeze them together, and then chest is going a little bit wider. Exhale, cat pose one more time. Inhale back to that neutral spine. And then walk your hands back so you're kneeling. And take your right foot, step it forward into your marriage proposal. So right knee is stacked over right ankle, left hip is over the left knee. So we're going to take fingertips to the back of the head. We did this Thursday, fingertips to the back of the head, but we're going to change what we do here. Elbows are out wide. On an exhale, you're going to take left elbow towards your right knee. So there's a little hinge with a twist, and then inhale right back up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale back up. Again, exhale, left elbow towards the right knee. Inhale back up. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale back up. Two more. I think y'all are lucky today to have Lindsay to help me count. Inhale back up. One more time. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Stay here. Take the left hand to the floor right there by the right foot. Inhale, lengthen the right arm towards the sky. Nice little twist, opening the chest. And then add in the rotation of the neck by turning the head, not necessarily to look at the right hand, just towards the ceiling. As you exhale, tabletop. So right hand comes down, right knee comes back. From here, you're going to keep the belly in and up. Taking a breath, lift and lengthen right leg behind you. So we're going to go into those sunbird push-ups that we love so much. So again, elbows do stay in close, but if they go out wide, that's okay. You're just going to tap more into the chest. On an exhale, bend your elbows, face towards the mat. Inhale back up. Exhale, face down. Inhale up. Exhale again, face down. Inhale up. And bring your right knee down. Take your hands, walk them back to kneeling. Left foot steps forward, marriage proposal again. And then fingertips to the back of the head, elbows out wide. On an exhale, right elbow, left thigh. Inhale back up. This side's a little bit harder. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale up. Exhale, elbow towards the knee. Inhale up. 3 more to go. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Last one here. We're going to stay here. Right hand to the mat. Left hand towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Again, adding in the rotation into the neck, because the neck needs to move too. As you exhale, tabletop. So knee comes back, hand comes down. And then we inhale, lift up the left leg, lengthen it behind you. Bellies in and up. On an exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Inhale up. Knee comes down. Take a few cat cows if you want cat cows. Maybe some wrist movements here. So your choice of movements that your body's seeking. And then once you're done with all those movements, find your way to down dog. First down dog of the practice. So find some movement. And if this is your first down dog since Thursday, I think it's my first one since Friday, Wednesday, then you might want to find a little bit more movement. You decide when you want to settle into your pose. On your next inhale, lengthen the right leg up high. Hips are in line with each other. Foot is flexed, pushing through the heel. On an exhale, knee to the chest into a high plank. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, knee to the chest, high plank. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Take this right foot over to the left side of the mat. Inhale, open the left arm up. So we're into, what is it called again? Fallen triangle. That's gonna be like side plank variation, but there's a name for it. On an exhale, left hand comes back down. Pivot onto the left ball of the foot. This is where it gets a little funky. You can put your right knee down here. You're still gonna tap into the obliques a little bit, or you can keep it lengthened. Think tricep push-ups. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Once more. Exhale. Inhale. Down dog. Settling into your down dog whenever you're ready. Inhale, lift up left leg. Lift it up high. Exhale, knee to the chest, high plank. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to the chest, high plank. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to the chest. Left foot goes over to the right. Open it up. Fallen triangle. Exhale, right hand down. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot. You can put your left knee down if you want. 3 little tricep push-ups. And then down dog. Next, exhale, bring your knees down to the mat. Walk your hands back so you're kneeling again. Taking in a breath, arms come up. On an exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, goalpost arms. Inhale up. Exhale, goalpost arms. Stay here and breathe. Keep the chest up. Shoulder blades squeezing together on the back. And then we're going to pulse the elbows opened wider. So we're going to pulse for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here and breathe. Exhale, hands down to the mat. And again, taking a breath, lift and lengthen the right leg. 3 more sunbird push-ups, bellies in and up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Ooh, one more. And then we're going to take this right leg, open it to the right side. So the hip opens up, think half moon, foot flexed. We're then going to take this right leg, swing it over to the right side, and then set it down. So we're in gate pose essentially. We're going to take in a breath, left arm reaches out and up. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm under, shoulder down, right arm reaches forward. And just breathe. Consider this a rest period for your shoulders and your wrists. Pull the right hand back. Taking a breath, lift back up with hands down, bellies in and up. Lift up the right leg out to the right side. Swing that leg behind you, still with hip open. And then close your hip, leg still extended. Bellies in and up, left arm reaches forward. On an exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. 3 more. 2 more. 1 last one. Lengthen, and then set it down. Now, you decide, cat-cow, do you want to do some wrist movements? What is your body seeking here? A nap?
My shoulders are dying.
We're getting to that pose.
I couldn't wait.
Bring it back to your tabletop. Take it in a breath. Lift and lengthen left leg. So, sunbird push-ups again. Bellies in and up. On an exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. 1 more here. Left leg opens to the left side. Swing it over to the left side. Set it down. Inhale, right arm out and up. Exhale, thread the right arm under. Shoulder down, head down. Left arm reaches forward. And breathe. Every time I come up here, I'm like, bring a fan, bring a fan. And I always forget a fan. Pull the left hand back. Push back up onto your hands. Bellies in and up. Lift up the left leg. Swing it behind you. Kicking me on the way. And then close the hips, the toes point down. Bellies in and up. Right arm lengthens. On an exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale. 4 more.
Oh, 4 more.
Inhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one, unless you're cheating. And then hand and knee come down. Again, find whatever movement your body's seeking. And then once you find pose of your, or all that, eeks and tweaks out, find your way to down dog. So in your down dog, elbows are gonna go out wide, but essentially we're gonna do down dog push-ups. So your head's gonna come closer to the floor, elbows go out wide. We're gonna do 6, counting together. So on an exhale, bend the elbows, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend, inhale, lengthen. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And then take your hands, walk them back to your feet. First forward fold of the practice, and we're 20 minutes in. So be generous with yourself, be gracious with yourself. And walk your hands forward back into down dog. Guess what we're gonna do again? Down dog push-up. 6 more here. So on an exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, inhale. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And then take your hands, walk them to the back of the mat. Back into your forward fold. And we're going to take it into a squat. So Malasana squat if you have it. Otherwise, hips are in line with your knees as you bring it down. You can see sweat rings from my hands. So we're going to take it into an opening of the chest. So left arm's on the inside of the left knee, no matter what squat you're in here. And then inhale, right arm glutes open, turn the head towards the ceiling, doesn't have to follow the hand. Stay and breathe. We're done with all the hard push-up stuff. Exhale, bring it back, palms together. We're gonna open it up the other way. So right arm's on the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, left arm opens. I feel it on this side. Exhale, back to palms together. And then we'll lift it into forward fold. So hands down, lift the hips, adjust your feet as needed. And then hands walk forward, back to down dog. From your down dog, take it to dolphin, forearms down. We're going to take it into that melting heart. So knees come down, hips stack over the knees, and then arms are lengthened out in front of you. You might not have had to adjust the arms much. So this is one of those poses that sometimes feels good on the shoulders. Lindsay likes it. But if it doesn't feel good, then take child's pose. Taking in a breath, walk yourself all the way back and find your way into a seated position. So swinging the legs out in front, more into butterfly legs than anything. So soles of the feet together, knees wide. You get to decide really how close the feet are towards you or away from you, because we are going to work the upper body, but we will fold into a butterfly. So, excuse me, we are going to go into eagle arms. If eagle arms is not in your practice, you can do palms and forearms together. Otherwise, take your arms straight out in front, palms face down, shoulder level. Take right arm, cross it on top of the left, striving for above the elbow, but obviously it doesn't always get there. And then bend the elbows, either back to the hands together or wrap for eagle arms. So again, you could be palms and forearms together. It doesn't matter, as long as elbows are lifted. Because elbows down on the chest, it's super easy. And we're not going for easy. Easy's on Sunday mornings. Although today feels like Sunday. I slept in until 8 o'clock this morning. I never sleep that late. So keeping those elbows lifted, we're going to exhale and hinge forward into this butterfly fold, feeling as though the elbows could reach out past our toes. Even if your feet are out away from you, you still are taking those elbows, reaching them out. So they're not resting on the chest. This is one where I get into it. We're going to stay for a few breaths, and then I can usually take it a little bit deeper. So don't force yourself deep until your body's ready. Next, inhale, bring it all the way back up. On your same breath, same inhale, or your next inhale, open the arms, reach them behind you, plant them down, lift the chest. So think a seated cow pose. Shoulder blades squeeze together on the back. And then with your next exhale, just sit up nice and tall. So other side with eagle arms. Again, you can do palms and forearms together, and you don't have to do the same variation on each side. So arms out in front, palms down, left arm crosses on top of the right, and then we bend the elbows, either backs of the hands together or palms together. Elbows are lifted up high. So you always have the option of choosing a different variation depending on how your body feels. For whatever reason, my body doesn't like this arm bind with the eagle arms, so I'll do palms and forearms, but elbows stay lifted. With your exhale, hinge forward, elbows feel as though they're reaching out past your toes. I feel like it's a lot more work to do palms and forearms together. My biceps are shaking. Next inhale, come all the way back up. And either with the same inhale or your next one, hands behind you, chest is up. Oh. With your next exhale, sit up and just find a comfortable seat. So you could stay like you are, you could sit on knees, you could take legs out, it's whatever you want. We're going to work into the neck a little bit. So on an exhale, tilt right ear to right shoulder. So try not to roll the left shoulder forward. We're going to add in some movement with the head here. So there's a little length occurring with the left side of the neck. But we're going to add in this tilted head nod. So your head is tilted, it'll reach up and then back. So the chin comes closer to the chest. But if at any moment you find a spot that wants you to stay a little bit longer, then stay a little bit longer. You get to decide where you're at with this. You get to kind of decide what your neck needs. So head nod's very slow. You keep breathing through all of it. You decide what feels good. And if something doesn't feel good, then don't stay there. Let me rephrase that. If it's discomfort that needs work, then yes, stay there. But if there's pain, don't stay there. And sometimes that pain occurs. It happens. With your next breath, bring it back to center. So we're still with that tilt of the head, but we're back into that neutral point. And with the next inhale, lift the head all the way up. Oh, take a moment. Notice the difference between right side and left side and how one feels versus the other. And then left ear to left shoulder. Stay here for a moment. And then add in that slow little head nod. Like you're shaking your head yes, but you don't really want to say yes. So it's so slow that it's undetectable. So they think you're just not answering them. It's like, hey, Deanne, do you want me to watch your kids? Or can you watch my kids? And I just do that whole slow, yeah, sure, I'll watch. As always, if you find a sweet spot that wants a little extra attention, give it a little extra attention. With the next breath, bring it back to that standard ear to shoulder. With the next inhale, bring the head back upright, noticing if your neck feels a little bit longer. And then we're going to roll down onto our backs with knees bent. So we're going to take our arms out in a T shape with palms up. Palms up, we're going to roll all the way over to the right side. So roll to the right side, left arm comes with you, and left arm stacks on top of the right. And with an inhale, left hand slides up the right arm, opens across the chest, and then left arm opens out wide to the side. So still with knees down. So, oh, my back cracked. And my back never cracks on the side. But the focus here is obviously our standard recline twist that we do to end the practice, but the focus is on the upper part of the body. I'm so excited my back cracked. And then we're going to inhale as we come up with the right side, come back center, and then exhale over to the left side. So right hand stacks on top of the left. Left knees down on the mat. Inhale, right arm slides up, the right hand slides up the left arm across the chest, and then opens out to the right side. So we're focused on opening the chest and shoulders. Taking in a breath as we lift up the knees, left arm comes up. Exhale it all the way over to the right side. And then inhale, left hand slides up the right arm, across the chest, opens out. Taking in a breath, knees come up, right arm comes up. Exhale, take it over to the left side. And we do it again. Inhale, right hand slides up the left arm, across the chest, opens up. Inhale as we bring up the knees and the left arm. We're going to do one more time each side. So exhale, roll to the right side. Inhale, left hand slides up the right arm, cross the chest, opens up. And we just get to breathe. Inhale the knees up, right arm comes up. Exhale over to the left side. And we inhale, right hand slides up the left arm, opens across the chest, opens out. Hey, don't tickle. This is why we can't be in class together. Huh? Oh. Next, inhale, bring the knees back into the chest, hug them there, squeeze in really, really tight. Like hug yourself up, knees towards the chest, really squeeze in. This is where you get to really thank yourself for coming into the practice today. And then on an exhale, find your way to Shavasana. Whatever your Shavasana looks like. Because it's all about what it feels like. Finding that sweet spot where you can be most comfortable. You can be most comfortable and you can get out those last few fidgets. And either close your eyes or find a focal point to focus on. Lengthen and deepen your breath. Allow yourself to relax and give yourself the rest that you deserve. Bringing the awareness back into your breath, back into your body. As you start to bring in little movements into the fingers, toes, and those little movements work their way up, arms and legs, rocking the head side to side. Any other movements your body wants or needs for the reawakening process. And then roll to one side of your body into a fetal position. Taking that moment to breathe and reassess. What are you feeling in the body? What are you not feeling in the body? Did you accomplish the feeling you were seeking in your body? And remembering that it doesn't always happen immediately. Sometimes those changes occur over time or subtly. And with the next inhale, push yourself up into a comfortable seat. Once you get into that comfortable seat, either close the eyes or find a focal point to focus on. Bringing the palms together at heart center with all of the gratitude for joining me in practice today. With everything in me, thanking and honoring everything in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Awesome. I'm glad you skipped lunch and joined me instead.
Yeah, well, now it's time to go get tacos. So,
Well, taco sounds